Hello, welcome to another video. I'm back with the sit downs. I'm bringing you a testing video today. If you're sat there thinking, which you're probably not, but if you're sat there thinking, Lizzie, your makeup looks a little bit unfinished today. Are you a little bit tired? I mean, yes, but I thought I'd bring you a sustainable concealers testing video. I have very almost run out of my Madara organic skincare concealer. I do like this for every day, but I just wanted to see whether either of these two concealers, new concealers, still in the packaging, I want to see how these guys performed. This dented the bank account. I just thought we could test them out together without dropping them. Let's start off with this little guy. This is from PHB Ethical Beauty. I've used a couple of their products before. I really love the mascara. I liked the foundation, although it did oxidize a lot, but I've never tried this. Now, I hate a stick mascara. Did I say mascaras? I think I said mascaras multiple times then. I hate stick concealers. Yeah, that's the reason I don't use kind of the Lush skin products, because I really hate how kind of like tacky and waxy it feels on the skin. But I just thought, maybe this will surprise me. So this is the Argan Concealer with Vitamin E. So they make everything in England, down in Brighton. They're 100% natural, vegan, cruelty-free and palm oil free. We love that. 20% of their profits go to charities and projects that kind of align with the brand. Their packaging is responsibly sourced and carefully considered to minimize the environmental footprint. As you can see, this is in like a cardboard tube. Let's open it up. Oh, what kind of shade is this? Hello? Oh, okay, you do just have to kind of work it, like warm it up a little bit. Okay. I like my under eye concealer to be brightening. They also only have 4 shades of this concealer, which I didn't realize. So the price was £13.95. And let's see how much product you actually get in this. That's the full length of the stick. Do with that what you will. I really don't know the best way to apply this. I'm just gonna kind of pop it on my middle finger. It does definitely need a lot of warming up. Where is it? Where is it? There's just not a lot of product coming off of my finger. In fact, it almost seems to be like the more I rub, it then transfers back onto the stick. I've got about that much on my finger. Luckily, I have some lovely dark circles, so this is gonna be a real test. I mean, it's done the bare minimum. Picking up some more of the product. I feel like I've already like worn down the stick that much in one use. I think I got a little bit more product that time. Okay, actually. Did I speak too soon? I think I was being harsh. That looks quite nice. I feel like it is quite lightweight. It's kind of like, it's definitely brightened, but I don't think it's done much like covering. I wonder if there's a better way of applying this that I'm not aware of. I have a little spot right here. Not much. It's kind of just made the area around it brighter. I mean, obviously I would need a different shade if I was gonna do kind of brightening under eyes, but then concealing the rest of my face. I'm not the biggest fan. As a kind of like, I don't want to say budget concealer, because I know you can go to a drugstore and get concealers for like £5-6, but as a kind of like cheaper, sustainable concealer, it's really not bad. Again, I think it would be good for kind of everyday use, but definitely not more high coverage looks. This one, I'm excited for. So I actually did a little bit of research into sustainable makeup brands, and this was one of them that came up, but kind of as like a luxury, ooh, it's opened. Kind of like a luxury makeup brand. I am really gonna butcher the name. It's called Kjaer Weis? Kjaer Weis? That's the name. And this is the Invisible Touch Concealer. So these guys have kind formulations, packaging with purpose. These guys are refillable, which was one of the things that I really that really drew me to this brand. So over 90% of their products are refillable, which I really appreciate, because I do think that kind of the throwaway culture, the single-use plastic culture, that is one of the things that bothers me the most about makeup brands. Let's just, ooh, get it out. Whoa, that is weighty. I can't believe how heavy that is. It's very beautiful, very luxurious, very small. I do remember there being a refill option when I was purchasing this, but I don't really know how it would work. Like, do you keep the doe foot and then just get this bit refilled. It looks like a very kind of like thick consistency. I've always thought this with these types of concealers. How do you get to the bottom? It feels like a waste of product. How do you get to the bottom? But anyway, we're testing out how this performs. Also realized real quick, I didn't tell you what shades I got. So the PHB Argan Concealer, I got in the shade Porcelain. But as I mentioned, there's only 4 shades. How many shades are there in the Kjaer Weis? There are 16 shades to this, and they do go all the way to deep. This is F120. Ooh, that looks quite dark. Oh dear, I think I should have gone a shade up. I did the test. There's a test on their website to find out your shade. Maybe I should have gone a shade up because it was probably trying to match to my skin tone instead of a slightly lighter shade. This was £26, double the PHB Ethical Beauty one, but let's see. I think this is gonna be too dark. I'm gonna apply it directly with the doe foot. Ooh, don't like the doe foot. Barely anything came off. I'm just gonna do a little swirly swirl. Very dark for me, very orangey as well. I'm pretty sure I got neutral undertones, but this looks very orange. I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. Okay, so I think we can see that I've definitely got the wrong shade. However, I really like the consistency. I really like the finish. I think you can still definitely see my dark circles. So it does say buildable on the website. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more directly where I want it. I like that a lot more. Oh my gosh, the difference in color. That's definitely a better shade for me. Maybe if I had more of a full glam and I had like full foundation on, I'd only have a CC cream on at the moment. This would look better. Shall we try that spot? I'm just gonna wipe off what I already had on there from the previous concealer. It's a very small spot, so I don't think this is the best test. Yeah, lovely. I'm just worried now that I was gonna do a full day test and I have 2 different color of under eye at the moment. So this is my usual powder, the Lush Emotional Brilliance Loose Powder. I am just gonna set my under eyes. Okay, I can't lie to you, the powder applied a hell of a lot more seamlessly on this side than this side. This is already creasing. My mind is changing. Yeah, gonna put a little bit of under eye mascara on and I will come back to you at the end of the day to see how these babies have stayed on my skin. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours since I've done my under eye concealer. You might notice a change in lighting. It is getting dark far too early nowadays, considering it's only just September, but we move. Let's assess. I have noticed I have a little bit of transfer from my under eye, my lower lash mascara on this side. This was the Kjaer Weis side. And also there's a lot more kind of like creasing, kind of like around my nose, around the crease of my nose and right under my eye. Whereas the PHB Ethical Beauty side has held up so nicely. I do wish I had got a lighter shade for this one, but I am going on holiday in November. Maybe it'll be the perfect shade. And I will admit it has, like, this blemish has stayed covered. But yeah, in general, I think the PHB side held up way better. It looks almost exactly like I've just applied it. This has taken a turn. I really didn't expect this video to go the way it did. I fully thought the more, obviously the more luxurious kind of like sustainable beauty side, I thought I would prefer that because you pay for what you get. But evidently, price isn't everything. Overall, I do still think I prefer my Madara concealer. I think it's probably mid-price. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but it's probably midway between the Kjaer Weis and the PHB. If you want me to do a little bit more digging into some more sustainable brands and testing out different products, please do let me know in the comments. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been informative. I hope I've provided enough information. I will link all the products down below in case you want to do your own research, go onto the websites, find out, you know, form your own opinions of the brands. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video.